Howdy, what's going on, folks? It's your boy, the G-Flash, and I'm back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes videos, and today I'm going to discuss the update and some of the spicy stuff and highlights that came out, and I'm joined by two guests tonight, KaoAli and TatinanMaster1.
Hi.
Guys, how's it going?
So yeah, we're going to be here to discuss some of the highlights coming from this update. And we're going to start things off with the weapon refines, as always, because I'm pretty sure everyone's here to talk, hear us talk about the weapon refines. So, also want to give a shout out to the one and only PhoenixMaster1 for compiling into this format, which is so neat and clean. So, we're going to start from Ragnar and to Gradivis. So, let's start with Ragnar and Alondai, because both of them are the exact same refine for Ike and Black Knight, which makes sense because, both their weapons are the twin blades, so of course they're going to have the same effect. So Ragnar and Alondai gains still stays distant counter, has the slaying effect, and then at start of combat, if their HP is above 25%, grants all stats plus 4. This is actually pretty solid. It might seem kind of boring at first, but it actually benefits these two pretty good. Ike, especially for the legendary Ike, because his kit got a complete upgrade with that Radiant Aether 2 and joined Private Res. But of course, for legendary Ike, you can now just run Special Spiral and just, spam the Radiant Aethers now. And Black Knight got even luckier because now you can just ditch his breath skill, because I'm pretty sure many people run breath skills on him. Just ditch that now. Just run Special Fighter, and then he can just start spamming Black Lunas for Black Knight and Zelgius. What do you guys think?
Yeah, he's gonna be pretty much better than before.
The people say this Society Bottom Bomb Love is a celebrity special player. In that case, Ryan is more fast.
Pretty much. Both of them can get really tanky now as well with the all stats plus 4.
The good part is if unit is more 25 HP, lance plus 1 arm. In that case, it's a good synchrony with Radiant Island. And look, the legendary eye with the Radiant Island 2 and the default eye with the resplendent stats. This is a basic for a word refine.
Yeah. And the thing is, oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I don't.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I really think that despite this looks kind of boring, but it's pretty effective on both of them and makes them a lot better as units now. I mean, Black Knight, I think Black Knight has a better stat than Zelgius, but I mean, and Black Knight is obviously free to play, and he's mergeable as a Grail unit. And I'm sure so many people plus 10 him. I actually plus 10 my Black Knight because I like him as a villain. So when I get the dues, I'm definitely gonna refine this on him to make him pretty good.
Yeah, he's gonna be good.
Yeah, another thing is on the A slot, you can dish the breath skill and run the tier 3 stance skill, like bracing stance 3 and distant defense 4, or all of this stuff to make him a really good enemy face unit or a good player face unit for some other skills. So yeah, they got a pretty good effect there.
The good part is this plus resistance is useful because these four have low resistance.
Yeah, both these guys have pretty low resistance, so this helps them out a bit though. So yeah, that's Ragnar and Alondai. Pretty solid refines, of course. And then we've got Altina. Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. And then we've got the absolute winner of this batch, Raijinto for Ryoma and the legendary Ryoma. So
Yes.
Raijinto is distant counter, and then if Ryoma initiates combat or if he's within 2 spaces of an ally, grants all stats +4 and full on null follow-up.
Good lord, man.
Oh my god, they gave the Lobster Boy null follow-up. That is absolutely amazing.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
And this is the best part is the legendary Ryoma went from 0 to hero because his kit got boosted with that Bushido 2, which has got Iote Shield, +7 true damage, and the 40% damage reduction from like Spurn, Close Call, or Repel. And he's got attack speed rank. So yeah, pair Raijinto up with this newly upgraded kit. This guy is now one of the best sword flyers and one of the most unique sword flyers in the game now.
Top tier.
Yeah, that's
Top tier, yeah.
pretty special there.
Yeah. I literally just have to, I'm gonna literally dust off my legendary Ryoma and I'm gonna slap this onto him right away and start using him again because, oh my god, this guy is absolutely unique as hell.
Yeah. Shame I don't have him though, but it's okay.
Yeah, he'll be on the legendary remix banner though.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, the infantry Ryoma can make the use of this really good because now he's got the null follow-up in his weapon. He doesn't even need to run out on the beast saw, so you can just run Spurn on his beast saw and just make him like the standard distant counter Spurn join drive speed or something tank now.
Pretty tank.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, Lobster Boy literally got the best or fine of this now, and some people just say Marita is about to lose her value because the Lobster Boy here just literally became a flying version of Marita now. So, but I still think Marita still has her strengths though. But yeah,
He definitely still does.
But yeah, Lobster Boy, oh my god, I am so happy for this guy. This guy finally can have something new to play with, and I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna be using him now. So then,
Pretty much.
yeah, then we've got Xander with the Siegfried. So his refine is, at start of combat, if the foe's HP is above 75%, he inflicts attack diva -5 on the foe, and the foe cannot make a follow-up attack. So this is pretty good because Xander is really, really slow. I mean, not slow to like below like 10 speed, but he's got like base, I don't know, 24 speed. So yeah, he's still incredibly slow. So he's gonna get doubled very often without this. So this is a good idea for him to prevent doubles though. And he can basically get bulkier because Xander has got incredibly high defense. So this makes Xander a bulky melee cavalier now.
Yeah, I feel like not most people are gonna like be happy about this.
I mean, I think it's pretty good though. You know, canceling out
Yeah,
the
it's
foe's
not that-
follow-up attacks.
Not too amazing, but still it's pretty good. Even if Xander lovers can agree.
Yeah. But the only thing about Xander is that he still has his really low resistance. Like, he's got base 17 resistance, which, I mean, back in the day,
that's the
most
issue, yeah.
Cavaliers kind of had, like, low resistance, though. But, I mean, there's a lot of ways to fix that for Xander, like the bracing stance, the solo skills, and such and such. So you can still find a way to patch Xander's resistance a bit, but most of the time he's just going to be bulky on the melee side.
He's
Yeah,
22
I
with
get
this.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I mean,
He's
in comparison, I use Conrad most of the time, and well, he has war resistance, so that's a good comparison, and I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is 22 resistant with this refine?
Yeah. Okay. That's not bad, actually. But still
Yeah, it's
a
not-
little low.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Xander has a bit of a niche now, and yeah, I think he's got a new way to play it out now, so that's good. And then finally, we've got Gradivis that Canvas and Harden both had. So their refine is if the foe initiates combat or if the foe's HP is at 100%, grants all stats +4, and also if they deal any damage, they heal 7 HP. So that's incredible. That's pretty good. So as long as it's in the enemy phase or the full HP, they all stats +4 and they heal when they do damage. This is pretty good to keep them healthy though. Now I do think this works on Harden the most because that's because Harden is an armor unit and he's got really good defense and resistance. So Harden can basically make use of this really good and keep himself healthy all the time. Now Canvas, on the other hand, can also make it work because he's a Cavalier, and he's pretty fast actually. Because Canvas at max investment and with like full skill, he can reach like really high speed. But of course, Canvas also suffers from low resistance like Xander does, so gotta watch out for mages. But I mean, this gives Canvas some extra stats, which is always nice. So yeah, they both have a good little niche to play around now.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, this is the no, it's not the same refine rerun. This is a solo refine because it's not strictly anti-scam. I mean, maybe the word this refine work with present deathless, but in that case, but now is work with in enemy phase.
Yeah, but I still think it's pretty solid, and for these two guys to have fun around though, like keep them healthy now.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Harden has more options because he's an armor unit, but Canvas definitely still have some stuff up his sleeve to do. I mean, he can do the Kanto stuff now with those, I guess, trace skills. So that's at least good.
Oh god, they can't.
Yep. So yeah, that's gonna be all the distant counter weapon refines for the first batch, because we still have some other distant counter weapons that need to get refined, like the Grima's, male and female Grima's Expiration Breath, Fiorm's the LOBSTER, Dorcas, who for some reason got left behind this time around, and then I don't know who else. That's kind of all I can think of right now for like other distant counter units. Oh, and legendary Tiki, because her breath kind of needs a refine as well. I mean, she kind of needs an upgrade.
I mean, yeah.
Yep.
I think Sosis is as well.
But Sothis is kind of a little bit more recent, so we're not probably going to see her for a really long time.
Oh,
True.
Yeah, but she'll come one day. So that's going to be for the refines. Now the next topic we're going to talk about is the stats of the fallen units. So we actually already know what these people, these units' stats from that tips and tricks video, because it's been shown us though. But we also know their boons and banes now. So let's just go over these stats real quick. So Fallen Edelgard is absolutely min-maxed. She's got 45 HP, 42 attack, 14 speed, 44 defense, and 39 resistance. That is absolutely min-maxed.
Oh my god. I mean, she is slow, but that's basically the point of armors.
Yeah.
But oh my god, that is gonna be broken. And she's colorless too, so
yeah.
Good luck killing that.
Yeah, get your armor smashers and your beast weapon slayers ready for her.
Get your legendary chromes ready for that.
Oh yeah, legendary chromes.
Oh. Well, she doesn't for the speed. She's angry and look for conquest Fortnite.
Oh yeah. And then Edelgard has got a plus attack super boom, and for some reason a plus speed super boom, which I don't know why they gave her that. And she's got a minus defense super bane, but she's also got a plus rest super boon as well. So the boon you're gonna go for is definitely attack. You just want her to hit hard, and that's it. So
It's
yeah, as
speedy area.
As I said before, this is literally Brave 2.0. This is literally that.
Yep,
But somehow
exactly.
better.
Yeah, so absolute min-max unit. And I've actually reconsidered what to spark on the Fallen Banner. I think I want to spark Edelgard now because she's probably the best unit in the game with like 9 different stuff going on in her whole kit. So she's probably going to be the most broken unit ever. So she's going to help everybody clear in-game content. So I'm probably going to just spark her. But of course, if I can get my man Dimitri along the way, that would be the best.
Hell yeah, same here.
But speaking of Dimitri, let's talk about him now. So he's got 40 HP, 42 attack, 40 speed, 38 defense, and 17 resistance. Yep, just like what we expect out of any Dimitri, like the legendary one. High attack, high speed, good defense, and low resistance. I mean, that's kind of been the theme for every Dimitri. They all have poor resistance. So I guess Dimitri just isn't good at taking magical hits. He'll just instantly go down to magical hits. He's literally just like a melee unit. But this guy has got some good boons and banes. He's got a plus attack super boom, just like his legendary version. So he's going to be hitting like an absolute truck. Even though I think the legendary one hits more like a truck because of that atrocity and, you know, other stuff. But, I mean, the Savage Boar here, he can still deal a lot of damage. But this guy got cursed. Yeah, but this guy has 3 super banes, HP, speed, and resistance. So yeah, gotta watch out for that.
So basically, you just want minus defense plus attack.
Pretty much.
Otro. This fallen unit doesn't appear in the Tempest Trial, Poison Bones, and Poison in another event.
Yeah, so they said that Dimitri and Edelgard will not appear as random units. I think it's all Training Tower, I think. Because I guess people already know, like, they're gonna be incredibly hard to kill. So that's probably why.
The same example. The same example.
Then how are you gonna ever get through that?
Yep, exactly.
Another example when this mod appeared is the 2018 when a Surtur appeared.
Oh yes, yeah. If you guys remember, Surtur never appeared in any random maps because, you know, everybody knows that if he's within 2 spaces of you, his Samara will activate with that 20 damage and that Prefer C skill. That guy is gonna be absolutely hard to kill. So that's why they didn't include him, which I thought was a smart move, though.
So that's why I didn't see one of them.
So yeah, I think Dimitri is really good, just similar to his legendary version. Now I might still argue his legendary version is better, but this fallen one is not to take not seriously. He's someone you need to watch out for, because he'll just wreck you hard.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yep. So then we move on to the Morgans, and guess what? They have very similar stat lines, but let's go over the male one. So the male Morgan completely shocked me with this stat line. He's got 38 HP, 37 attack, 17 speed, 35 defense, and 38 res. So he completely dumps his speed stat, which I was kind of surprised. But of course, his tome allows him to double anyway, so he doesn't need any speed. That's a dumb stat for him. Good attack and great mix bulk as well, which is perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is why this is the reason why I love Junior with low speed, because this is a mini armor. It's obviously a mini armor, but this is infantry unit. Now the personal weapon and the seal skill, maybe he need this time close counter or close fire, because this is a really tank and really the perfect unit.
Yeah. Yeah, Morgan has a lot of stuff going on in his tome. But of course, that will say same about the female Morgan. So the female Morgan, who's the Axe Flyer, has got 40 HP, 39 attack, 17 speed as well, 41 defense, and 35 resistance. So she's also mid-max, just like her male counterpart, which makes sense since, you know, they're the same character except one's a male, one's a female. So you gotta all dump their speed to 17 and then just make them hit hard and have good mix bulk.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, and by the way, both of them have the exact same super boons and super bane. So their super boons are HP and res, and surprisingly enough, their super banes are their speed stat, because they know everyone's gonna use that as their dump stat.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
But nonetheless, they're really tanky and have fun taking both of them down. And then we move on to a really, really controversial unit right now, which a lot of people absolutely just disappointed in. Now I'll admit I'm a little disappointed as well, but I don't really know this guy, so I guess I feel a little bit better. But I mean, I don't blame the people that were, you know, looking forward to this guy, but feel a little empty. So this guy, Orson, has got 43 HP, 38 attack, 28 speed, 36 defense, and 23 res. Yeah, this stat line is kind of meh. His speed is at a really awkward spot at 28, and then his res is kind of low, but he does have a super boon in the res, so that's at least something good. You can turn him into a mixed tank. But the thing that people are absolutely the most upset about is his weapon. So let's just go over that now. So his weapon is the Bereftalance. So is plus 3 defense, and basically what it is basically just like the fallen female Corin's weapon, but a little bit gimmicky and worse. It's basically just attack defense solo, but gimmicky. So he just needs to be alone with no allies within 2 spaces of him to get attack defense solo 3. And then if there's the number of allies within 2 spaces is less than 1, then he basically gets like dull close or dull everything though. So I mean, it's okay. It's kind of meh. Yeah. I see why people are trashing this weapon and his stats though, because
Yeah, I kind of get why people are upset about this. Like, some people wanted him in the game, so that's the reason why. But the fact that it's this one and, well, his weapon is kind of terrible and his stats are as well, that's kind of the reason why. That's all I can think of, really.
Yeah.
I really disappointed with this weapon because it's very mistakes. I mean, when I listen to Orson appear in film, I thought he was in sword. Very LOBSTER maybe makes example war weapon need Orson and the Dragon's war very LOBSTER is really good, but this effect is much meh. And another disappointment is I have a lot Lance Cavalry unit. Between is a really good weapon. Mercury is a really tanky combat. Is a really huge resistance and defense. I mean, the Orson style is not bad, but it's better make a Mercury or a Petrin plus 10.
Yeah, I agree. Like a lot of people said, this weapon is just like a very worse version of the Flowing Lance. And the Flowing Lance is inheritable. So our inheritable lances just outperforms a preferred weapon though. So yeah, I get why a lot of people want him to be a Sword Cavalier, because that's not a very saturated class, even though Ellawood and Legendary Sigurd are basically powerhouses. That could have made him at least a bit more unique though. But no, I guess they're just like, I guess Lance Cavaliers are popular. Let's just shove another one in. Except they don't know the Lance Cavalier class is the most saturated one on the cavalry type class because, like you said, you got Petrain, who's got a really awesome perf with that beast weapon damage, and the if she's above half health, she deals like the speed and res -5. So that's incredibly good. And then Berkut is just a really good enemy face unit that I'm pretty sure many of you are already +10, and he got a great weapon refine because his weapon refine is just, if he's in the enemy phase, he gets just attack defense or res +5, and he gets low attack defense. Like, that's a really good refine. It makes him a really good tank. I mean, this guy, you could make him.
I have lost 10 Verbo with this refine. He had more 40 in resistance.
Yeah, he can get his res really high as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I actually saw you had like one of them for some reason.
I mean, I have a +10 Berku because he's my #1 favorite villain of all time. So of course I'd +10 him first back in the day. So, so yeah. Why would you build this guy when you can just build a cheaper person like Berku, who's got an awesome refine and very cheap to +10? I mean, his Grand Hero Battle got rerun so many times now that you probably just have a lot of copies in your barracks now. You might as well just +10 him and just use him at your enemy face tank, because I'm telling you, he is a great tank. Conrad is another exception, but Conrad doesn't have a perf weapon, but Conrad is also pretty well min-maxed as well, a tanky boy. So if Conrad gets a refine, then he'll probably still be better. But yeah, this weapon, well, I guess we'll have to wait 3-4 years to get a refine and hopefully change the entire base effect. Now, if I were the one, if I had to just make this guy another Lance Cavalier, I'll probably just make him like a mini Dusel. Now, I'm not going to make him like Dusel, because otherwise, then why would I even pull for Dusel? I'm going to just do something like, I'm going to make him fast, like Phoenix Master said in his video. I'm going to make him fast, and then I'm going to say, like, if he's just solo, not based on how many allies, if he's just solo, then he gets attack speed and defense +5 to him, and then inflicts attack speed and defense -5 on the foe, like that, and then the dull close or dull all effect like that. and then I'm gonna have him like heal every time he does damage. There you go. I just made a way better weapon.
Yeah, I think that's way better. Way better.
Much.
But hey,
But yeah, I mean the
there's
but
some
of
ways
course,
to make it better in the future.
mhm.
In the future, it's gonna be a lot more, but it's your choice.
But I know there are going to be people that will just build him like very budgetly and still use him because his art is absolutely very beautiful, especially his damaged art. Because if you've seen his damaged art, it's really pretty. Like the
Yeah,
reason I love
that's
Fallen
beautiful.
units so much is because mostly it's because of their artwork. That just makes me love them so much. And this guy's artwork is super good, and he's got great voice lines. But oh well, I wish he was a better unit. But I mean, we've got some other Fallen heroes that are waiting for their refines, like Takumi and Dalthea. Ashnar doesn't, Ashnar is probably the best Fallen Grand Hero Battle unit out of all of the free-to-play ones. Because that guy is not only very good min-max, but he's tanky. And he's a flyer. And he's a sword flyer. So that guy has got a great gimmick. And a great niche. So I would say if you want to build a Fallen Grand Hero Battle unit, then build Ashnard. And he'll probably give you a lot more utility.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just say this Orson guy, he's just kind of meh. Yeah, he's a meh unit. Well, hopefully he'll get better in the future if they tweak his weapon around a little bit. But like I said, artwork fantastic, voice line fantastic, unit meh, not so much.
Yeah.
And then the last thing we're gonna cover is the upcoming events, though. So obviously tomorrow is gonna be the banner, and then we're gonna have the forging bond. I can't wait to see what accessories they'll have this time around, because that's another thing I love to look forward to forging bonds is the accessories. And then Orson comes on the 8th, and then on the 10th, the Fade Pass with the Niffle Leaf will come. And then there's some limited hero battles coming through. Mjolnir strikes are coming, and then on the 13th there's gonna be the legendary hero remix banner. So if you want a spark for your Ryoma or your Gonthara, then do it there. And then here's a big one. We're gonna have Hall of Forms on May 14th, and this Hall of Forms is gonna be the Thracia 7716 because I mean it makes sense. We have the genealogy of the Holy War theme right now, so it makes sense the next one is going to be Thracia. And the units on this time is Marita, the normal Marita, Ocean, Tanya, and Sias. That's a pretty good choice right there. Now, I'm pretty sure most people...
That's a great choice.
That's a great choice, yeah.
I've used Marita so much ever since I got her, and she is amazing. I can't wait her to use.
one question. She is good with distant content, for example?
Yeah, she's really good with distant counter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure most people are gonna use their Form of Souls on their Marita. I'm kind of debating if I should do it on Marita or Sias. I mean, I haven't refined Sias's weapon, but I guess I'll go with Marita because I guess she has a lot more options to run around with. And hopefully I can get Spurn. Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love it. Trust me.
I mean, Marita herself comes with like a damage reduction skill already, but Spurn is probably the go-to one. Oh, and if you get Fatal Smoke on her,
oh my god.
that would be amazing. Like, my Shannon right now has Fatal Smoke, and he's been absolutely a beast right now. So, yeah, if you find Fatal Smoke, don't ever replace that, because that thing is going to help you out in the long term.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yep.
That was pretty good.
So I would say, like, if you want like a Forma unit, I would say go with Marita #1, and then Ocean #2, Sias #3, and then Tanya #4. Because Tanya is in the 3 and 4-star pool. You can always just plus 10 her any day, and she's pretty easy to summon a lot of the times. So that's kind of the order I will go with, though.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah, can't wait to use as Marita.
Oh,
Alright,
You're
so...
gonna love her.
So then, on the 15th, there's going to be a Bound Hero battle with Layla and Matthew, so that's pretty interesting. And then there's Pawns of Loki on the 19th, Aramia Revival on the 24th, which really questions me who even uses her. I mean, she's literally just the exact copy of Amaranth, who you can easily summon in the summoning pool. So, what's the point of her anyway? I guess people like her, so... And then on the 31st is the Mythic banner. So, do you guys have any predictions of who the Mythic might be this time around?
There's only one person that I can think of.
not.
Begins with a T, ends with an A. Tatiana.
Of course. Yeah.
Maybe it's possible appear not, because in the last Mythic Banner appeared that.
Yeah, it could be not, though. But, we'll see if it's gonna be not or not. Maybe some other mythic god or goddess, though.
Yeah, it's... I mean, we just got, like... we just got Dagger.
Yeah.
So, I guess it might be not.
Well, hopefully
It's
it's
possible.
it's like Ashera or... I don't know.
Anankos, for example. Roland, for example. Maybe LOBSTER.
Yeah, maybe
Medeus.
these. Yeah, anything will. I'll take anything though. And then finally on June the 2nd, we're gonna have the Revival of Hubert and Bernadetta. Damn, their support in 3 houses is so hilarious. So if you haven't checked that out, you should probably go check that out. But yeah, these two are gonna have their Bound Hero Battle Revival, so get some orbs there.
Alright, well I haven't done that route yet, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, don't forget the Bridal Banner.
Oh, the Bridal Banner, yeah. Yeah, I wonder when that's gonna drop. We're not only gonna have the Bridal Banner, we're gonna have the Summer Banner as well when, like, I guess July or August comes.
That's... It's gonna be busy.
Yeah, gonna have a lot of stuff going on.
Don't forget Choose Your Legends 5 in
Oh,
August.
yeah, Choose Your Legends. Choose Your Legends is gonna come in August, for sure.
Can't wait for that, Huber. No.
Oh,
yeah, me too. Well, that's all.
Basically, I'm excited for Marianne.
oh, one thing. Don't forget, now I have a lot of space.
Oh yeah, of course. You probably know this, but the reserve barracks is here, and this thing has been a game changer. Like, if you have a lot of unused units, or you're just saving for later, but it's taking up your main barracks, put them all in the reserve barracks, and you can no longer need to buy any more barrack space. So there you go. You just saved a lot of orbs for, you know, barrack space. So that thing is such a good change, I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, there's 1,000 slots as well.
I know.
Like, that's so many. Like, you can easily just like, not be able to fill it up.
Exactly, yeah. So that is such a nice thing. Oh, and don't also forget that the summoner, my summoner, we can have like different weapon types now. Sword, lance, axe, green, blue, red tome, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is absolutely amazing. So if you want your your Kieran to run distant counter finally, then yeah, do melee weapons. If you want to do close counter, then just keep doing the um the range tomes. But yeah, other than that, that's about all the big highlights of this update that we can go through. So, hope you guys enjoyed this, and let us know down in the comments below. What do you think of this update, the refine, the stats, the whatever it is? Just drop them down below. And then, if you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe if you want to see me do more summoning videos, banner impressions, and Resplendent unit reviews. So, do you two have anything to say before we end this?
Well, just this update is gonna be amazing. And good luck trying to kill all of these units on the Fallen Banner. And good luck trying to summon them as well, because my god, they're gonna be broken.
Yeah.
Dash away Edelgard and Dimitri.
Yeah.
I always say good love persons. I have at times someone but more than.
Yep. So yeah, with that being said, we will catch you all in our next video. So thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you all later.
Bye-bye!